Hi, welcome to the Teeny Tinkers channel. I make ball jointed doll and craft related content. Today's video is both. So this is my first two Frapzilla Bloom dolls. They are BJD resin 3D printed kits that she makes and sells over on Instagram and on her website. So this is Foxglove in pink and Snowdrop in the bluey mint color. My daughter's just here helping out, you know, as she does. We're at camp in this video, so you'll see both my kids running around. Not much we can do about that. So this is Foxglove. That's who we're starting with. The kit does generally require that you sand it, although I hadn't brought my sanding equipment, so I just used a nail clipper to pull off the peg pieces and just sanded it. No big deal. But here's me unboxing her. Look at this little torso and the little star belly button. My first impression is that it doesn't matter how many pictures you see, you don't quite understand how small this doll really is until you're holding the pieces. Literally, the elbow joints are like an apple seed almost. They are so insanely small. A word to the wise, this doll is very difficult to string without specialty tools. I did try by putting the elastics through the channels here, just growing gradually more and more frustrated trying to push them through, and eventually I end up using the needle and thread method. I'm gonna be honest, this doll took me about 40 minutes to string, and look at that concentration. It is worth it when you get a cute little doll like this, but look how tiny she is! Oh my gosh, so cute. I skipped ahead to where I had the first one kind of put together, and I'm getting ready to do Snowdrop. This did take a long time, so I thought it would be too much video to include here. She came with extra hands as well, and all her magnets and elastics. I did opt to do the open hands for Foxglove, and then I wanted to use the fist hands for Snowdrop, just so they have a little differentiation. I think in the future I would stick to the fist hands because it seems like they'll be easier to dress. Snowdrop was packaged much the same, with all individual parts kind of separated into bubble wrap. It looks like Frapzilla kind of set it so that all the parts for the left of the doll were in one bag and all the parts for the right were in the other bag. This one did come with wings, which was a little bit extra to string, but not too hard, honestly. Probably the easiest part of the doll to put together, and I really hope more of her future releases have things like wings because it was super cute. Something else I noticed was my Snowdrop resin was almost perfectly finished. Like a light buff would have been all it needed, but Foxglove needed quite a bit more sanding and clipping. There were none of the pegs on Snowdrop. I'm not sure if that's just how they were printed or what was going on, but you know. Snowdrop also had two torso pieces, one so you did not have to add the wings and one with. And I thought the wings were going to be way harder, hence the face. I also really like Snowdrop's ear design where they're lower down. That means I don't have to magnet them on and they just will fit around a wig. I hope more of her dolls have these kind of down ears. I really enjoy them. The extra step of gluing in magnets and waiting for them to dry is time consuming, and also I ended up with super glue fingertips, which if you've ever had that, you know how gross that feels. Ugh. Also, there was a bug in my hair. Yay, camp. Don't you love that? And I also loved about Snowdrop is that the tips of the tail, so the flower at the end of the tail, and the wings were white. I'll probably blush these when I get home, but didn't have the brush I wanted to blush them, but they do look really cute in just the white as well. Another thing that was awesome was that when I was using the thread method here, I was able to just push the needle through the string that she had sent the tail on. So stringing this tail took me all of 15 seconds. It was so easy, and I was able to just pull it through the body. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Definitely recommend 100% the thread and needle method because there is not a stringing tool in the world, I think. Well, maybe, but small enough for these channel. I know that my stringing tools would not have fit in this tiny little thing, and I've strung many, many dolls. I didn't want to show too much of putting them together because there are tutorials for that, and that is the correct way to put them together. I just did the way with the resources I had. This is right before I did their magnets. I just wanted to try their heads on and their ears on, so I just used some sticky tack to do so. But they are so cute, and I was so excited to get them all put together, especially Foxglove. I love foxes, and I love these hearts in her ears, and I was just so excited about these two. Here's what they look like post gluing in the magnets, a process which took about 15 minutes between drawing time and struggling with the tiny magnets. And here they are after very basic face-ups. Again, I didn't bring all the tools I wanted, and I'm definitely happier with Snowdrop's look. I'll be adding on top of these face-ups when I get home, but I thought they were just so cute and so simple and totally my style for this type of doll. I recommend having tweezers on hand because these magnets are insanely small, ridiculously small. The ones for Foxglove's ears are not bad at all. They're kind of more standard, like USD maybe size magnets in the ears, but you know, the ones in the head caps themselves are tiny. Tiny. Overall, though, for $70, you really can't go wrong with these little kits, and it's a really fun way to spend an afternoon. If you've gotten any Frapzilla Blooms and have put them together, let me know what your experience is below. I had seen Collab Tan's video before this, and that really made it hit home how small these were going to be and how difficult it might be to put together. However, like I said, really fun way to spend a day. If you're already subscribed to my channel, thanks so much for subscribing. If you're new here, I hope you like the content and will consider subscribing. As always, I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye!